Oh yeah, so tip number 3. I'm getting bit by a mosquito. Yep. All right, tip 1. If we want to get stronger at muscle ups, don't use this. What's up guys? Mike Ecker here. Today I'm going to be talking about a couple of things that can help you improve your muscle up and maybe even get you your first one. So welcome to my area, my dojo. It's not very, appealing, but there's a rock climbing wall, there's a pull-up bar. This is where I broke the world record. And yeah, I just want to break down a couple of things for you guys to understand how to improve your muscle up, like I just said. So let's get to it. All right, first thing first. I'm going to show you guys something I want you to do with the PVC pipe. Well, it's just to demonstrate how it's going to be, so I don't actually have to do a muscle up, but we're going to pretend like this is the bar. Yeah, first thing I'm going to teach y'all in regards to muscle ups, you're going to take this PVC pipe here. You don't have to have a PVC pipe. It's just going to be showing you what the bar is going to be doing with your body around it. So obviously this is when you're on top of the bar, right? We're going to hang on the bar. So I'm hanging on the bar now. A lot of people, the first mistake they will make is their elbows come out wide. They'll be like, oh, I gotta get across or above the bar and my elbows are gonna come out wide. And then they get stuck in this position right here and they're really fighting it. That's why they chicken wing, try to get all the wrist maneuvers and everything out of it. And they get stuck in this position. So a way to compress your strength and get more out of the movement is to bring your elbows closer together. So instead of when you are going above the bar, you're going to come out wide. Instead of doing this, I want you to try to almost think about touching your elbows together. Like, obviously it won't happen, but it's going to compress all this strength right here. You're actually come out further from the bar, and it's going to project yourself over the bar. I can actually show you what this looks like on the bar. So here's what a wide muscle up looks like. Doesn't look good, and it hurts to do though. Alright. Here's what it looks like. That's wide, and it feels horrible. And this is when my elbows are coming in together. So I'm consciously thinking about my elbows coming in front of my body to try to touch together, but really you'll be about here. And then it's just preventing you from flailing out like this, because this is, a lot of people try to just ride the momentum up, and then once you get to a certain point, your elbows start to flare. And to prevent that from happening, try to push your elbows together. So that's tip numero uno. The next tip we're gonna go over is the actual dynamic movement of the muscle up. A lot of people think that you're just launching yourself above the bar in one giant movement. While this is true in some people's case, when you're strong enough to just literally pull hard enough to the point where you're over the bar, some people that are just learning, it is not the case. So what you're gonna do, we're gonna go back to our PVC pipe here. You wanna think about in 2 movements, all right? So we are gonna incorporate the kip. So again, we're gonna have the bar up, gonna be like this, and then you're gonna pull the bar down, and then once you get to your about 90 degrees, that's when you're gonna start your kip. And that's what's gonna ride the rest of the way up. So remember, put your elbows together, you're gonna pull as hard as you can. Once you get to about 90, that's when you kip. And it's 2 movements. That kip is actually gonna, once you start to get that, lose momentum in your pull, which is about 90 degrees or a little bit further, that's when you're gonna have to assist it with your kip above the bar. So what that's gonna look like on the bar. Grab on again. Remember, first tip, elbows in. Next tip, 2 movements. Trip over that table. Alright. The next movement is, so this is what this is what I don't want you to do unless you're strong enough. The one pull, which is just pull as hard as you can. You're gonna wind up over the bar. You don't even need a kip in that case because a lot of people are strong enough to do that. That's what this looks like. So you're gonna go whoop, and you just ride that above the bar. 2 movements looks like this. I'm gonna try to do it slowly. So you're gonna go You're gonna pull with your arms. Pull, kip. See how I get that extra little boost? It's like a Mario double jump. You're gonna go pull, kip. And so it's 2 movements instead of 1. And that is tip number 2. Tip number 3. Oh yeah. So tip number 3. I'm getting bit by a mosquito. All right, tip number 3. That is where your hands are. And what I mean by where your hands are is thinking about the entire movement. So initially, obviously, you're gonna get that pull-up grip. Keep it down, dog. You're gonna get that pull-up grip. Nice. All right, so grip placement. What I want you to think about is, remember how the end position is gonna be. All right, so you're gonna start with your hands in a pull-up position, which are gonna be like this. And then you're gonna launch yourself above the bar and your hands are gonna be like this, right? So, what I want you to think about is the slight shift in letting go of the bar so your hands can move over. Because a lot of people tend to over grip too long. Fuck, man. Quit barking.
Come here.
I'm trying to shoot a video here.
Come here.
So a lot of people will over grip and will actually cause them to stop their momentum on the way up because you're resisting against the transition to your hands. So at about where your hands are, or your arms are at about 90 degrees, that's where I want you to kind of let go of the bar because your momentum's going to carry you above the bar, and you want to quickly switch your grip. So again, we'll use this. So this is the finish position. This is the pull-up position. I want you to pull as hard as you can. Pull, 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 pull. You're almost gonna loosen your grip right here, and you're gonna ride the momentum up without actually holding onto the bar. And then once you're almost over the bar is when you're gonna flip your grip and then push up as hard as you can. All right, we'll try to do that as slow as possible for a muscle up real quick. So my hands on the bar. I'll let you know when I'm actually letting go of the bar. So, up, let go. You see my hands switch right there? I'll actually switch right when my stomach is over the bar. So this is neutral grip, or regular pull-up grip. Going, I'm going, I'm going. Switch. So right as I'm coming over the bar, right as my elbows are like breaching the plane of the bar, that's when you flip and you can actually push up. And then in one fluent motion, we're gonna combine all 3 of those things together. Elbows in, a dynamic kip, so you're gonna pull, then kip, and then letting go a little bit, and then pushing up on the top of the bar. All right, so, yep, all 3 combined. This is what it looks like. All right, and those are the 3 simple exercises or tips to improve your muscle up. I have gotten people from no muscle ups to just by telling these 3 things, or just one of them, to be able to doing like 7 muscle ups in a row, because a lot of people have the strength to do a muscle up. They just don't know the little tiny things that a lot of people don't teach. So yeah, go ahead and try those 3 things. Get your first muscle up or improve your muscle ups. If you guys like this video, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. And yeah, I'll keep making these over and over and over just to improve your overall fitness, and we'll get to it.